Hello guys, welcome to my channel Techie-P-Triad, Python programming and Pranith. So guys, in this video, we'll be creating a simple mail client. Now what is the use of a simple mail client? Well, simply put, we can send mails using a Python script. But why should we do that? Why not use the GUI? Well, that's because when you have a large number of people that you have to send the same mail over and over again, like if you have a mailing list and you have to send a particular mail to all of those people, Python makes it easier. So in this video, we'll be creating a simple mail client. So normally we'll have the person's name and the mail ID in some sort of a JSON file or an Excel sheet. So you have to get the data from the JSON file or the Excel sheet. I'll be doing another video later on how to use JSON using Python. So subscribe if you want to learn more content like this. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So guys, now we'll be creating a simple mail client, and then in the next part of this video, we'll be going over some advanced stuff so that we can send HTML code in mail so that it looks somewhat beautiful and organized. So for the simple mail client, we'll have to import a few libraries. So the first one is smtplib, and the second one is SSL. So SMTP stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. It is used to send mails. And SSL, in this program we are going to use the SSL module to create a context to start a TLS connection. So you'll understand it as we begin to code. So I'll be assigning a few variables over here. The first one is going to be the SMTP server. So this is the server part. The server is going to be smtp.gmail.com. So this is the server name. So as I said before, we'll be using Gmail for this. But if you want to use some other provider, you'll have to Google it and search for it to find the server and the port. So for SMTP connection over Gmail, the port number is going to be 587. And the sender so that's my mail ID, and then the receiver. I'm just going to copy it and paste it over here so that we can see how it's going. So that we can understand what it stands for. And now for the password part. So you can just go ahead and type in your password, but I'm not going to do that, and I'm not going to advise you to do that. You can instead create a file with your password in it, and then open it using the with statement and retrieve your password. So in read mode, password is equal to file.read. So that will retrieve my password. Over here, I have already stored my password in this password.txt file. So you go ahead and create a password.txt file and then store your password in it. Now if you don't know how the with operator works or how to open and close file streams, I highly recommend you to watch my video on it. I'll leave a link to it in the description down below. So next, we'll have to start the connection. For this, I'm going to put it all within a try block, because if we get any errors, we don't want the program to stop. So now, we'll define the server. So the server is going to be smtplib.smtp, and we are going to give in the smtp server and the port so that the server can connect to it. Now we'll start the connection. So what this statement does is it checks for the connection. It basically is given before starting a connection. So server dot start, start TLS, and we'll have to give in our user ID and password. No, actually here we'll have to give in the context. So context is equal to SSL dot, what was it? Yeah, create default context. As I've told you, we'll be using the SSL module to create a context to start a TLS connection. TLS stands for Transport Layer Security. It's basically another protocol to ensure security in the transport layer. So now we'll have to log in. So log in with our credentials, which are the sender mail and the password. And now we'll have to send the mail. So server dot send mail, and we'll have to give in the from address and the true address, and then the message. Well, let's just say hello there. Now let's create the accept block. Accept exception as E. Let's print out E. So if you don't know how an exception block works, I highly recommend you to check out my video on the exception block. Now let's run the code. Let's wait for the code to run, and as you can see, it says process finished with exit code 0. So there are no errors. If we check the mail over here, I've got a mail from me to me, and it says hello there. So that's how you create a simple mail client. Now in the next part of this video, we'll be going a bit advanced, and we'll be looking into how to add HTML into the mail so that we can make it look beautiful, add some links and many more. So let's get into the second part of the video. So guys, this is the second part of the video, and in this part we'll be discussing about how to create a mail so that we can send HTML code through it so that it looks more beautiful. You can send links, and we'll also be seeing about how to change the subject of the mail. So let's get into it. So the code is going to be similar of what we have written before. So I'm just going to copy it and paste it in a new file so that we can edit it. And we'll be importing a few other modules such as from email.mime.text will be importing, what is it? MIME text, and from email.mime.multipart will be importing MIME multipart. So now, before the try statement, we will have to start the message. So the message is going to be an MIME multipart. And now we can use the message as a dictionary to add the subject. So the subject is going to be, this is the subject, and from is the sender mail, and the to is the receiver's mail. So this is how we define a basic message using MIME multipart. So now I'm going to create another variable, and this is going to be multi-line. So that's why I'm using these 3 quotes so that I can use multi-line in Python. So now I'm just going to write basic HTML code. I'm not going to be explaining this in detail, but if you want me to make a series on how to use HTML, please comment in the comment section down below. I'll be sure to make it. So in HTML code, you'll have to always start off with this HTML tag and end with HTML tag. So the end has this slash, it's backslash. So in the body, you can type hi. Actually, I'm going to put all of this within a paragraph. So let's just say hi, and then break the line. How are you? And then let's break the line. And now let's include a link. So we'll do that using the anchor tag, ahref. My channel has great content. So over here, I'll have to put a link. So let me just get that. I'm going to go to my channel and copy the link and then paste it over here. So if you don't understand this, it's no problem. I'll be sure to make a HTML series if people like this content and if they ask for it. So if you want a series on HTML code, make sure to comment in the comment section down below. So now we'll have to attach this message to this one over here. So how do we do that? The way we do that is by typing message dot attach to MIME text of this message over here, and this is HTML code. Now if you typed a normal message over here, then you'll have to type in plain over here, but since this is HTML, I'm going to leave it as HTML. And now we'll have to send the mail. So in the space of the message over there, I'll be typing in message.asString. So now if we run the code over here, if we run this code and let's just wait for the code to run, it says the process is finished with exit code 0. So that means there are no errors at all. As you can see, I got a mail to my mail account. So it's from me to me, and the subject is, this is the subject. And it says, hi, how are you? And my channel has great content, and my channel is a link. If you click on my channel, it navigates you to my channel. So I currently have 68 subscribers. So if you did not subscribe yet, please do subscribe. It helps me a lot and it boosts my morale. So sometimes YouTube glitches out and unsubscribes you. So please scroll down and check if you have subscribed to me, so that you can make sure that you're subscribed and you're not missing out on any of my content. So thank you for that. So that's how you send mails using the mail client in Python. That's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, share and subscribe, and comment down below if there are any suggestions or any other videos that you want me to make. I'll be reading all of the comments, and that's it for today's video. Thank you. Have a nice day.